You're on mute.
We are live for another episode of Big Six Bants. And of course, it's the European roundup / preview. Of course, we'll be previewing the Liverpool game, Liverpool versus LASK. I'm joined by E, Cause, and Roms. We will be reviewing the European fixtures that have taken place. Obviously, we'll be speaking on Arsenal. We'll be speaking on Liverpool's game. We'll be speaking on Manchester United, Ten Hag, Onana. Of course, we've done a few streams on this already. Me, Kaz, and E spoke about a few of the issues at Man United earlier today. And of course, we had a reaction show right after the game. Make sure you guys catch that good stream as well. But of course, we always have to get the thoughts of the mandem and obviously what's actually gone down in the European stage. You know, it was funny because it was only just in the preview before the game. I was hearing jokes about not being in the Champions League. You know, so you know, it's funny. It's funny how that one goes. Funny how that one ends. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I didn't know. Am I out?
Yeah, you're out. Yeah, you're out.
Oh,
yeah, you're out.
So wait, that means I won't be playing another Champions League game, will I?
Yeah, consolation, Jay.
Yeah, consolation.
So when Hunter and I will be playing.
Corey, you know them games to get. You know them games to restore the pride, like just it's that type of game.
Wait, Ron, are you playing Champions League? Do you have any games?
I'd say in about 8 months' time we are. In about 8 months' time.
I'll come back to you. Okay. I'm not with the 8 months' time.
Of course, how about this? How about this? Will you be playing in the Champions League next year?
Who knows? Will you?
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
We will.
Are you finishing above me? Are you finishing above me?
We will be there. We will be there.
Don't ask a question with a question. Will you?
I just answered it. We will be.
Of course we will.
You even know the answer to that.
Good. Of course we will. If that's how you feel,
Wait, E, did I just hear something?
Yeah. I will. Corey, what will you?
You got more chance than.
I don't know.
Facts.
I don't know. Right now, I don't know. Based on form, I could be. But, I don't know right now. Who knows? Let me get some players back, eh? Let me get some players back.
Some players back. Right. How many are missing still?
Like 7?
That old chest.
No. First teamers, G. First teamers.
Like 7.
Starters. Oh, 7. Who's the 7?
Can you go through? Corey, can you go through them, please?
Yeah, go through the 7. Go through the 7, G.
Mount?
No.
That's arguable. That's arguable.
No, even
is he
that's
guaranteed to get straight in the team?
About rotation, G. Wait, hold on a second. So if you lost Gakpo,
not a starter.
Would you?
Not a starter.
Would you not? Wait, hold on a second. Would that not be a loss for you guys? Like, would you guys not be saying, we're waiting for Gakpo?
Corey,
Let me finish. God damn it. Let me finish. Damn. So as I was saying, if you lost Gakpo, would you not be saying, it's another person that we could rotate just in case one of our players were not playing well?
Yes. But that's not why I asked you. I asked you about starting. I asked you about your starting 11.
We have no rotation. We have no rotation right now.
You're contradicting yourself because you just said don't answer a question with a question. That's exactly what you're doing.
Yeah,
question is he a starter? Yes or no?
We've got no rotation. That's not a question. I'm just generally telling you we have no rotation.
You said you're missing 7 players, So let's start from the goalkeeper. Onana is fit. He's fit. Luke Shaw is back. Yeah. Luke Shaw is back. Martinez is out. Yeah, so that's 1. Yeah. Varane, don't even know if he wants to play for your club anymore. So that's 2. Yeah. Wan-Bissaka and Darlow are fit. So that is right back sorted. And maybe left back if Darlow's covering. Number 3, the DM position. Casemiro is not fit.
You forgot Malacia.
So that is...
You forgot Malacia.
What the fuck is Malacia, bro? Please.
I'm just telling you forgot him, innit? You
I'm talking about starters. I'm not talking about injuries. I'm talking about starters, bro. Starters. So Casemiro is not playing. So I'll give you that. Casemiro, that's 3. Amrabat is back and he's playing. So he's available to play. So that's not him. Mount is injured. I don't consider him a starter. If you want to consider him a starter, we can make it 4, but he's done nothing this season. 0 goals, 0 assists. Hasn't really contributed to much apart from a corner at Crystal Palace. Anthony fit. Rashford there. Højlund there. Garnacho's there.
Sancho.
the other one?
Sancho was a
Fernandes.
starter, by the way. Sancho was a starter.
Oh, Sancho's a starter.
He was a starter too, wasn't he?
We're plucking names out of a hat now.
He was a
You're just
starter too,
plucking
wasn't he?
names out here. Sancho ain't no starter. Sancho was fit at the start of the season.
Oh
He's
yeah,
not a starter.
Evans. No, Evans.
Evan-
He was the starter, by the way. He was a starter, by the way.
No, he
Wasn't
was
he?
a starter under the circum. What? So you have four? You play with four
Hold
centre
on a
backs.
second. Hold on a second, Montel. Because remember, you were playing Lindelof left back. If you seem to
Playing him
forget
there
that.
no more. You're not playing him.
Oh, okay, but hold on a second. Evans was a starter, was he not?
No,
Because Lindelof moved to left back.
At any point, anyone can. How about this? Keller has a starter for Liverpool right now, but is he an actual
No.
first 11 player? No, he's not.
It's true.
But
So,
it's given the
bro,
circumstances. Because either way, hold on a second. Lindelof wouldn't have been a starter. Lindelof
Evans
wouldn't have been
is
a starter. Even with Maguire.
Bro, Corey, you don't play with four centre backs on one pitch.
Wait,
Your
hold on a
starting
second.
centre backs are Varane and Martinez, which I've given you. I didn't ask you about your depth for injury.
not there then. So both of them are not-
You're only missing 3/4 starters in your team. Starters.
Yeah, that's a lot, bro. That's a lot. That is a
bro,
lot.
either way, it's
That
bad.
is a
You shouldn't
lot.
be bottom. Is it enough? Is it still bad enough to be bottom of your group, making every game a struggle against Copenhagen?
Of course not.
And
Of course not.
yeah,
Wait, hold on a second.
ding, ding, ding.
By
Here
no
we are.
means- By no means am I telling you that it's good. It's like that's an excuse as to why we're bottom of the table. Of course not, bro. We have done that ourselves. Well, not even everybody, but there's been key individuals in certain times of the game that have fumbled the bag. We can all sit here
Enlighten
and
us.
we can all sit here and say it's Onana, but then I look at the rest of the other games where we've had key chances to score and we failed to do so.
Fair.
You know, so
Okay.
it's literally only Man United can beat Man United at the end of the day. Because in my personal opinion, we should have been. I definitely feel like we could have beaten Bayern in the first game away, and any other game I thought we could have won. In reality, that's the truth, isn't it?
Yeah, that's great. That's great, Bedrin. That's great, Bedrin. But what I need to know is why you employ a keeper called Andre Onana and why he set us back 20 years. You know what I mean by that? You set us back 20 years, bro.
What country is he from?
Our ancestors
country is he from?
twisting. Our ancestors are twisting and turning.
Not my ancestors. Not my ancestors. Sorry.
Yeah.
Not my ancestors.
Twisting and turning. Like honestly, I had a heated argument with Cass about 2 days ago. Yeah. Fighting hammer and tongs for this guy, telling me he's been 50-50. He's been just a little bit more good than bad. You know, people aren't realizing how good he's been in the last 4 games and all this BS.
All of that stuff.
How good he is with the ball at his feet. When he everyone talks about how good Onana is with the ball at his feet when he's still giving the ball away. Like man acting like he ain't giving the ball away from his own goal kick. You know,
even in the first 20 minutes, when you were good, he was gifting it to the other team.
He was just giving the ball to them. He's just giving the ball to
That's
the
a bit
opposition.
of a stretch. Wait, hold on a second. You haven't seen him give the ball away like that the majority of the season so far. You haven't seen him do that.
In the champs,
he's done it this game. Fair enough.
No,
He's
done it against Galatasaray. Bro, he got Casemiro sent off.
Wait, hold on a second. But I'm saying to the majority of the season, he hasn't really done that though, has he? He's done a couple of mistakes. I can 100% say that. But you're telling me like we've played how many games in Prem and Champ? About 20 games. He hasn't really done that.
He's a specialist, bro, and he's cost you points. Like Galatasaray.
I watched Edison do the same this season as well.
No, bro.
Do the same.
Bro, again, Edison has money in the bank, so he's allowed to do it maybe the once because we don't see it so often. You see Onana, bro. Onana has I'm not saying Onana's made a bag of, he's given away ball away millions of times, but he cost you against Galatasaray and got Casemiro sent off. He fucked up against. In fact, no, I'm not going to talk about the saves.
After you go, Monk, I've got.
Let me not even talk about the saves yet. But in terms of distribution, he got Casemiro sent off. Yeah, and then he just gone against Galatasaray again, away from home, giving the ball away from his distribution, almost in the fashion that Ramsdale was against Brentford, bro. Against Brentford away. Now, the reason I'm on him for this, yes, it's only 2 times, but this man is a specialist. You've put him above Allison. You put him just below Edison. And on top of that, he can't save a bar. He can't save a football to save his life. Like,
wait, when you say above Allison, what in terms of
distribution.
Okay.
Distribution. So not as an actual goalkeeper. So
yeah,
I'm saying, like, if you aren't fulfilling other areas as a goalkeeper and you are named as a specialist for distribution, how that's not even like nigh on perfect. Like, you can tell he's good at it, but what you're getting out of his distribution, you are suffering just from his general goalkeeping skills. His judgment's off, his diving's off. He's making saves look harder than they need to be. People are telling me he's been more good than bad simply because all he's doing is doing his job. So the last 5 games in the Prem, for me, he's just done his job. He hasn't exceptionally good. He's just done his job. And he's getting ratings for that because the bar has dropped from here to here because he started so bad. And now this man again.
Where did you find people saying?
Corey,
Where did you find people? Oh, go on.
Let me finish. Now, for me, Onana is actually at this moment, maybe not in the future, he is a downgrade on David De Gea. Because even though David De Gea was crap with the ball at his feet, David De Gea would at least make, like, at least the ball weren't clapping De Gea and going in as much as it was. Like, obviously, De Gea had his woes and he had a few stinkers, but there were a lot of games where he did save you a lot of points. I feel like, as a Man United fan, none of you lot can tell me every time someone pops a shot, you man aren't sweating. Anytime someone hits the target, simply hitting the target.
Mons, I'll be real. You know when it comes to De Gea and Onana, I just feel like they're both as bad at each other. I feel like not you necessarily, but some United fans are doing revisionism where we need to get De Gea back. De Gea was as poor in his I'll go as far as say maybe his last 18 months as Onana's been this season. But they're just both shit. Let's just have it right. They're both bad. So I understand you saying maybe De Gea was a bit better, but I think he was making the exact same mistake. There was a few times, I can't remember the exact games. Corey might be able to help me out. But there was games where the ball was going off De Gea in his net. I'm sure Marcus, the Man United fans in the chat would be able to
give me an example of De Gea. Do you want me to give you a quick example? Go on, Corey.
I just want to say something. Like, we hear buzzing Onana and saying, "Oh, like De Gea would have been better." But bro, you got to remember, like, there was key moments in that season where we could have won certain games. Bro, FA Cup final, for example. Yeah, first thing that comes to me is last ever game. Bro, he had a stinker. Sevilla away. Yeah, passed the ball to Maguire that X'd everything. Remember that game when we could have won that game too?
West Ham away.
There was so many stuff that De Gea has done wrong in his last 18 months that Onana coming in and having a stinker. Obviously, De Gea's got more money in the bank, so naturally, I'm a bit more defensive towards De Gea than I am Onana. But bro, De Gea wasn't like lighting up trees, bro. This guy was doing just as bad. Obviously, Onana came in and he needs to perform.
Do you know why? Do you know why I can't even say just as bad? Because I'm looking at, like, I look at someone who excels at one thing. Because let's be honest, De Gea was still in his last season. De Gea, shot stopping wise, was still stopping major. He was still making some silly saves in his last 18 months at Man United. Obviously, we look at the West Ham away one where it flaps off his hand, the FA Cup final. Of course, what was the other one? The one in Sevilla where he passes it out to Maguire and stitches him, and then obviously they go and score. Now, we've named 3 mad mistakes. Onana's done that in his first 3 games in the Champs.
Yeah,
in his first 3 games.
No, I'm just trying to remember what De Gea done, innit? I can't remember everything.
I know De Gea has made mistakes. Rob's gave me a time span of 18 months. Onana has equaled those mistakes in not even 18 games.
I don't agree with that.
When you put it like
that's fact.
Go look at De Gea's clangers. If you need to go on a comp, go on a comp. And you can make the same comp with Onana in less than 18 games.
No way.
With no money in the bank.
No way. No way.
No money in the bank.
No way.
With a better defense in front of him, by the way. With a better defense, maybe. You could say, at times especially. So, for me...
Wait, what? Better defense for Onana?
Yeah, a better defense. Actually, no, maybe not a better defense because they had a good defense last season. But I'm talking about the last 18 months span. Because remember, you didn't have Sandro Martinez in the year before that. But of course, what I'm trying to say,
we haven't had any really and truly. We've had a makeshift defense, haven't we,
bro? But okay, well,
I'm not even trying to defend Onana because I can't in it. I'm just saying.
I think makeshift defense is a slight cop out for me. It's a slight cop out simply because when De Gea when Onana was making the mistakes, the defense was like, his defense was good. You know, we were blaming Onana. And then when the defense was crap, it's like, who are we going to blame here? I just have to be so...
It's Onana, innit? It's 100% Onana, bro. Like, it's definitely...
It's crazy because, this was an investment that was supposed to be the right one. This was Ten Hag's right choice.
It's an expensive investment as well.
This is Ten Hag's right choice. You know what I'm saying? And on top of what's going on with Onana, bro, like, he's been called a mentality monster. People are saying he's turned the corner. People say he's bounced back. Honest to God, I generally think he is on thin ice, innit? Onana is on thin ice. I'm generally saying right now, everyone talks about how bad David De Gea was, and he was so bad at certain points. But we were seeing that at least it was every 4, 5, 6 games. So you get. Do you know what I'm saying? At least you got.
I don't think it was doing Montel. I don't think it was. I feel like
and
you guys
months. It's similar to what you said at the start of the stream about having credit in the bank. De Gea was their best player 3 times. Was it 3 times in a row? Player of the season. Yeah. He won a prem. He won a prem. I think when he was young, at age 20 or 19, he had that credit in the bank. So it's out with United fans. When he would make a mistake, this guy's crap. But he's done this X, Y, Z. That he saved us. Onana hasn't had credit whilst being at United. Do you know what I mean? So. I hear it, but I think even yesterday when Kaz and Mont speaking about it, when Kaz said, was it Kaz that said he wants Onana gone or someone else? I don't want to misquote, but someone said they're done with.
Kaz was sticking up for him.
Someone else said Onana gone or someone wanted Onana gone, and I thought it was a bit too premature. But when you're deep in it, the stakes at your club, and I think the only way you would back Onana is if you can see it getting better. But there's some fans I've seen online and that we're in the age where it's very reactionary that actually want him gone. Can't remember. Was it Traps once? Was it Traps that said he's done with Onana? It was, innit? I don't want to misquote.
To be fair, quite a lot of fans want him gone. Terry wants him gone. Terry.
Yeah. I remember.
I don't want him gone, but
I think it was Traps.
The goalkeeper position is too important, bro. And like we spoke about earlier as well, bro. Man pulled off a masterclass against Everton. Like he done the mad thing.
But I don't think he did, though. This is it. It was Maguire.
That's for me.
Saves he should be making, innit?
There was one really good save in that game, but the rest of the saves for me are saves he should make. Yeah. These are saves he should make. And again, this man in the Champions League final was very, very, very good. His Champions League run was exceptional. These are things he should be doing. Like, again, it's similar to even the I'm getting Koulibaly vibes. Like, Koulibaly came to the Prem and everyone thought, fuck.
Yeah.
We dodged a bullet once. Remember when we wanted to pair him up with Van Dijk?
Screaming for Koulibaly, bro.
Same.
When he got him, I was thinking, oh my day.
Let's be honest, it was the 1-0. You remember when Llorente scored last minute? It was that display. After that, you were like,
Bro, when he backed against Spurs. Second game in, when he backed against Spurs.
Yes.
This guy's gonna cook for Chelsea, bro. And I'm like, he was the most in-demand centre-back for so long.
Yeah.
He gave every man nightmares on FIFA. I don't want to hear it. He gave everyone nightmares on Ultimate Team. Everyone. And Onana, it's a similar thing. He's a very I can't lie. Even though we have Alisson and City have Edison, let's not lie. Most other man would have taken Onana if he was there for 50 minutes.
Yeah.
Maybe not us because you have Alisson, you know what I'm saying? But bro, like, a lot of man would have taken Alisson, bro. Like, how about this? If Tottenham got Onana over Vicario, they're not complaining. If we're not talking, if he doesn't have to start,
Yeah. Initially.
You know it's like on paper, before we've actually seen the display. So it's mad. Let me just get to the super chat. Big up Kizzy for the super chat. He goes, United said we must qualify. We did it. It ain't easy. I know it's not easy. Big up Kizzy. Also, Kizzy, there was 2 super chats that I know didn't get read out on Never a Foul that were directed towards me. Make sure if you can, let me know what they were so I can obviously like read them out. Kaz asked me to do that as well, but you weren't in the earlier show. So just make sure. Guys, make sure we're smashing the like button. There's 92 people in the house right now. It's going to slowly rise a little bit more as we get through the show. So make sure you are subscribing. We are 31 subscribers away from 7,200 subs. So make sure you are liking the video. Make sure you're subscribing to us if you haven't already. This isn't a subscriber-only video, so make sure if you're not subscribed that you can subscribe as well. And obviously, we are going to be making a group chat for the members. So again, get that membership popping. Things are going to be changing very, very soon. But yeah, just to carry on Manchester United. Now, now let's be real with Onana, innit? And this one's for the chat as well. If you had a chance to get rid of him in January and bring in another keeper, should that be done? So would you stick or twist in January?
That's two. I'm sticking. That's crazy to get rid of.
At the same time, the goalkeeper is the most important position, isn't it? And you want him to be getting you out of trouble. Man is not doing his job at all, bro.
I know, but
it's like a striker. It's worse than a striker missing open goals.
Yeah, look, Chelsea fan, HR saying he was desperate for Onana when he was man knew.
I was going to say that. I think Chelsea were linked with him, not as much as United, but I swear they were linked with him as well.
I'd rather see him hold bench than
the mustard.
I can't lie, Corey. Yeah, I already think I already think we're gonna be quite comfortable. But Onana under the Anfield atmosphere, bro. They'll have him shaking in his boots, bro. You think Gallo was bad, bro? They'll have him shaking in his boots. Imagine him in front of the cop, bro. Them lot shouting stuff at him, pitting him off, bro. It's long. It's a long day. It's a long day.
I'll be real. I already gave up that game. Going to Anfield,
you have. You said it weeks ago. To be fair,
I said this time ago. It's gonna be long in it. I might not even watch it. How about that? Might not even watch the game.
That's bad. You know why you're shameless, though? You know why you're shameless? This won't happen, but let's say you see United 2, Liverpool 0, then you're gonna quickly. That's why you're shameless, bro.
No, but for real, that game, I'm not even thinking about that game. That game's already just put it back in my mind.
It's coming soon, very soon, weekend after next.
Will it? I didn't know. I didn't know.
No way.
Just
spin round.
Just to carry on as well, I'll be real. I think he needs to be dropped. I think he needs to be
dropped.
I think he single-handedly put United bottom of their group in the Champions League. That should have been a group United should have been finished second. United should have been second.
Kaz scored the most goals. You know that.
You scored the most goals. You conceded the most, bro. You set a record for goals conceded.
How and you know, yeah, out of all the goals we've conceded, I think it's like a third of them have been like penalties or corners. You know that?
Do you know what's mad, Jay? You know, sometimes when a player is in bad form, there's two things. You can either take him out the firing line or you can play him back into good form. I just don't think the latter's going to happen with Onana because, like you said, being a goalkeeper is probably one of, if not the most important position. I feel like when you're a keeper and you're in the firing line, you have to be dropped. You just have to. I feel like if you're a winger or something, you can play through bad form, and then that one goal can give you confidence in it.
Salah's
say that again.
I thought saving the pen would do it.
He's starting.
Salah's starting, bro.
Who?
Why?
Salah's
Once say that a bit louder. You know I can't hear you properly.
Starting, bro. I've just seen it. He's starting.
Yeah.
Why?
The team's knackered as well. The team is so knackered. He just put Salah there.
Please tell me Nunes. I've not seen her starting it. I can't even watch the game, but please tell me Nunes ain't starting. Nunes ain't starting, innit?
No, Nunes.
You say Nunes ain't starting.
Nice and ready for Fulham at the weekend. I like that.
Yeah, saving it for Fulham.
You got in your FPL?
Jesus, doesn't matter.
Yeah. Don't be cheeky. You should have never let Mons go top, man. He's telling me, Rom, you're never catching me in that.
No, I just said 90. I said 90 points is a bit crazy.
Mons, I've clocked with you, yeah. So it's been a bit mad. And obviously, I'm not in FPL this year.
Oh, then I don't want to hear it.
when you wasn't top, you wasn't
Very
speaking about
quiet,
FPL
innit?
or
Very
UCL.
quiet.
Now I've heard your talk. I haven't heard you stop speaking about FPL.
But,
Like,
but
it's a
this
bit
is what it's
weird.
about,
Again,
innit?
again, Cause, again. So,
of
if you would you like to repeat what Cause said? Because
Yeah,
again,
Ethan, repeat it for me, brother.
we've made a rule, so I don't.
You know what? I'll
Yeah.
reply to Cause.
Wait,
Cause,
hold
one
on a
thing I'll
second,
say with
hold on.
Monts.
We
Cause,
made
one
the
thing I'll
rule
say
as
with
well
Monts.
about champs. Sorry, Roms. We made a rule about champs, and you not speaking in champs, but you still
The rule
seem to
doesn't
do
apply
it.
to someone
So-
with 6 medals, G. It doesn't apply to
You're
someone.
so cheeky. Corey,
The
what
rule
I'm going to
doesn't
say,
apply when you're already there.
I've got to give credit where the credit's due. Once his last 3 game weeks FPL been
haven't
crazy.
even
I've got to
seen
give it. I've got to give it to him. Last 3 game weeks been crazy.
Roms,
Roms, I expect it to stop
Rob,
after one
all
or
you
two.
do
I
is
can't-
just feeding the bonus.
You know,
Look, he just likes it, man. Look, like, look, he can't stop smiling.
I've always
It's
said,
weird.
I've always said with FPL, if they're 150 points and more, then it's kind of done. You're not catching them. But
yeah.
as long as it's less than that, it's a long.
Yeah.
We're not even halfway through, innit? It's a long season.
Bro, the
Man.
problem is Monts is now like 15 points ahead of me, bro. 15.
That's nothing.
That's
Come
not
on,
a lot.
that is
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah.
Bro, he was like 60 behind me, bro.
That's what I was saying to him a couple of weeks ago, bro.
Yeah, man, I don't understand.
If he
I put my
continues
stock,
having good game weeks, it's getting long.
you know, I put my stocks in Man United, and when no one else did, that's
I
it.
laughed. When Mons
That's
did that, I
it.
laughed at him. I laughed.
Yeah,
I said,
yeah.
what
Of
are you
course.
doing?
So Corey, when you say, "Oh, you hearing my voice," because man laughed at me, G. Man laughed at me, G.
Mons,
He
what I
said it in
will
my
now
team.
say,
We say
what I
you're
ne-
not
what
there, Monts. You're not there.
what I will now say though, Mons, is with their next run of games, will we still remain with them too?
Again, Rob, if you want pointers or you want to discuss FPL with me, just book a meeting.
You're so cheeky.
Oh,
Look
he's
at
buzzing,
consultation.
look. This is
Just
so
book a
cheating.
meeting. G. Honestly, just book a meeting.
No, I can't. I'm miles away from Mons at the moment.
Ethan, are you
Look,
second?
my-
Cairo, bro.
Are you second?
Yeah,
Ethan?
me and Kyra are beefing.
Yeah, I'm second.
Wait, where, Rob? Where are you?
Bottom.
Ah.
Like rock bottom still. I'm 4 points off Kyra.
Hey, bro, what's going on, bro? You come into the big league, and now it's just not.
No, I'll work my way.
Long.
I'll work my way up. Don't worry. I'll work my way up.
We got a long time. We got a long time, surely.
But yeah,
Steady
no.
on.
Just to carry on what we were talking about.
Bro,
United now have to play Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
Well, even if
You know what's
Man
crazy?
United
I think we
beat
can
Bayern
win it,
Munich,
though. I think we can win
but
that game.
that doesn't make you qualify. If
They
Galatasaray and
need to-
Copenhagen draw, if they draw,
Yeah.
you're done.
Corey,
Yeah.
Corey, same thing I
yeah,
said.
sorry,
Sorry, they have to draw. They have to.
Yeah,
draw.
they have to draw. Yeah, I might put on the bet.
Yeah. So
And Corey, it's
That
not
would
even
be
a thing
very-
where it's not even a thing, Corey, where they just need to draw. Then you man have to do your draw. I was saying to Traps last night. You know what's going to happen? They will draw, but then I don't even think Bayern are beating you. I think you will then draw, and it'll be like they've done their bit for you,
Yeah.
but you're not. I think Kaz said it. Man United's biggest ops are United themselves, bro. I just don't think
Bro,
you lot will
for
do
real.
what you need to do.
You know
Yeah,
what's crazy? 'Cause
bro.
I feel like we could generally win that game. Like the way I don't know why, but that first game we had versus Bayern, we just weren't tucking our chances. Like we had
neither were they
lot
though.
of
Wait,
big
neither were they though.
chances.
Neither were
Yeah,
they.
they did.
Like
They
no,
were
they
though.
didn't.
They were,
didn't,
bro. And
bro.
look,
When-
the
bro,
first
they
goal
weren't.
they scored was a Onana blunder. The first goal
bro,
they scored.
again, they're playing in
And
the
we
Champions
Corey,
League.
actually missed it before that.
Are you going to ignore the first 15 minutes when they did have chance? I think Sane had a chance. Kane had
as well.
They had chances as well.
We had the chances as well. Remember, we had
I know, but you.
Ericsson.
Cause I'll be real. I have to be so real. Like if Copenhagen are rocking up to your gaff, Galatasaray rocking up. If you're conceding 4 to Copenhagen, 3 to Galatasaray, 3 again to Galatasaray, bro, like you like I even think Bayern C team could give you lot an issue, man. You know what I'm saying? You lot are just way too easy to play against right now. I don't think too many players even had bad performances yesterday. I don't even think they were bad performances, like proper stinkers in there. I think McTominay probably could have been a bit more, again, built like a DM, but just doesn't want to do enough defending just license to go forward, leaving gaps. Bruno's getting yellow cards because of it. He's losing his head. You know, I think the defense was fine, but obviously, again, your goalkeeper letting you down. And I said this in it, like, Onana for me he is basically Mignolet, Kepa. He's them man, innit? Like, he is them man. And when I say that, I mean, as I said this already, you might probably heard me say this. Mignolet makes saves, bro. If you look, people, you hear the name Mignolet, Rums will tell you, hear the name Mignolet, think, oh shit. No, Mignolet could make saves, bro. Mignolet had some serious reflexes.
Yeah. His compilation for one-on-one saves and shot stopping would be crazy. Mad. There's probably one out there somewhere.
I promise you 1 in 4 shots was slapping his shoulder and going in though. And it's just dead. It's just dead. Yeah. Same with Kepa. I've seen Kepa make a quad save, bro. Last season, Kepa made a quad save. Who was it against? Was it against Leeds? I can't remember. Kepa made one quad. Kepa makes saves, bro. But you know there's a mistake coming. And it sends shots.
It's not good enough. It's not good enough.
Don't even want to, it's like, you know what I'm saying? And you man have all stood over a free kick and you hear the gaffer go, course, target, Mons, target. That's a vial.
That's a target.
Man, they don't even tell you to stick it top ins.
Just put it in a dangerous area.
Yeah.
Put it in a dangerous area.
Put it on the penalty spot. That one.
Bro,
hit the penalty spot.
Oh, it's actually so frustrating because
Anthony
really lost me in this game, bro.
And Anthony played well.
Corey, as I said, bro, you were 2-0 up, bro. You started off so strong.
We whooshed them, bro. We were whooshing them. They were getting whooshed.
Yeah.
Like they were really getting whooshed.
Yeah.
And then
it's typical Man United, man. But let's move on. Obviously, big up Kizzy said, I said you was gassing up, you're slapping off to lose, then got humbled, then you was getting on to us last night. Yeah, but Kizzy, I was gassing up, I was slapping off to lose to my fellow Liverpool fans, like in behind closed doors. Like you Arsenal fans are like publicly going out and gassing up your win. Publicly. Like publicly in against the you know with the rivals and that, saying you've turned the corner when you beat Lons.
Ha! Fuck off.
Listen, Lons.
Please.
Didn't they beat by Lons?
Yeah, look, 2-1.
Yeah, away from home.
You see, they're to the level.
Yeah.
You gotta give them credit when due. I'm not gonna lie, man. I see Arsenal get into the semis, man. I do. I think maybe they might get caught out away from home. Maybe like an Inter Milan could hurt them away from home. A Napoli, maybe a Barcelona. But I feel like at the Emirates, all three of those type of teams that they get touched.
Yeah, they lose. Yeah.
For me, they'll go unbeaten. You could say the easy thing to say, but they'll go unbeaten at the Emirates in the Champions League. I think the only team capable of beating them at the Emirates is City. I think, as much as Real Madrid have this experience or whatnot, I still think Arsenal might have too much for them at the Emirates. I think your Inters, all of the other European giants, I feel like Arsenal will be all right.
I think Bayern slapped them. I think Bayern slapped them as well.
The Emirates. I know at Allianz, but at the Emirates.
Harry Kane at the Emirates.
Oh, yeah. Harry Kane at the Emirates.
He last played against Arsenal, didn't it?
Leroy Sané as well. Long day.
Yeah.
Long day.
Yeah, I'll be real, even Real Madrid, like...
I would say
Rodrigo's doing that.
I've watched Madrid a lot this season, away from home.
I'd even go as far as to say with Bayern Munich, they're beatable because Upamecano, when he plays, I just think you always have a chance against Bayern.
Always accident waiting to happen, innit? Always.
Yeah, like, as good as he looks but he can look good when he's playing good. But I just think with him playing, you always have a chance of losing. He's one mistake away all the time. But if we're looking at Kai Havertz, obviously 2 goals in 2 appearances. Some are saying he turned the corner. I don't think he's I don't think he's turned the corner. And I personally think that he's got his goal. He didn't even start the game against Brentford. He saved Arsenal, so big up to him for that. I just think he's being babied. I think they're babying him because they know he's not good enough.
I'm gonna be so honest. I said this last night when we were live. The fact Arteta had to carry him to the crowd in itself, for me, I also found out I'd be like, you lot, I hate him, but for me, that's worrying. That shows that shows Arteta even knows, yeah, this guy's not really it, but
He
it's a
needs
morale
it.
booster. Let me get his, he needs it. Let me get that call. Similar, I don't even want to fire shots back at United, but Corey, see last night when Onana was just there, like scratching his hair, ripping his hair out. No one came to console him, bro.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
was
that's
just by himself.
They done the,
That's
they done
not
the,
one player.
that brother Looney. Leave him alone.
I'll be real.
Monks, quickly, you don't know the Will Smith meme. You know when his hands in his pockets in the living room, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, there's no one around. That was Onana, bro, at the end of the game.
Bro,
But
that's
you
like
know
the
what it
last
is though?
episode.
You know why? Because I feel like if you say anything during that time, it's not going to help, bro. Nothing
At
you
least
say
the
during that time is going to
Corey,
help.
Corey, we've all been there in life. You know, sometimes you don't even need anyone to say anything. Just the arm around the shoulder. That's all you need, bro.
It speaks 1,000 words. 1,000.
Yeah, literally, bro. It speaks 1,000. You know how many times that I don't know, after a game I might have lost in ball and whatnot, and anything someone says will annoy you, but sometimes just console them, bro. Sometimes you just need a hug. Sometimes you just need some love.
I'm not that type of guy. I'll just love you.
You know when someone just ruffles your hair?
Little ruffle of the hair.
Right to the rough on the hair.
Go and clap the fans. Go and clap the fans. Like this. What was like this?
It's a killer, fam.
The rough on the hair.
That one.
I'll be real. The South American man might go overboard. They might even kiss you on your cheek. Pause. But the South American man, they're on that, bro. They'll kiss you on your cheek and that.
Oh man, Alex, no watch-alongs on PSP as of now. I think I don't know about that. We'll have a meeting with the boys about watch-alongs because I know it's a highly requested thing on the channel. Watch-alongs on the channel. It's been quite requested recent. It'll be quite.
By the way, I'm just making this so clear, Montel. It won't be starting with the Liverpool Man United game. It won't be starting there. I'm just letting you know. He moves a bit gentle.
There's the Arsenal games before that. Isn't the Arsenal game even before that? Like
after Arsenal games 2 days before Christmas.
I'm letting you know that from now on. You start with Arsenal, Liverpool if you want to. But Man United.
What about you know what? I'll give you a nice one, Corey. What about United Chelsea?
That's not a bad one.
No, because you know why?
I feel like you think you're beating them.
Do you know why? Because that means it's started. So next will be me, like Liverpool, Man United. I don't want that. I want to pass that game and then we start. I'm cool.
Why'd you get to do that though? You might even just get a result. You never know.
No,
how about this? This is the season where the way things are happening this season. The result
nothing's happening there, bro.
Etihad, Arsenal winning at the Etihad. Excuse me. Since what 2014? Arsenal winning at the Etihad. Come on.
No.
Nicking it last minute. Trust me.
No.
This
Onana
masterclass. Martial one last dance wins it at Anfield.
I'll cry.
He does the same celebration.
Yeah, bro. I can't like if that ever actually happened.
I'll wear a belly. I'll jump on stream, but I'm wearing a belly. I'm wearing a belly, bro.
If Martial bags,
I'm wearing a belly.
I might have to.
Don't even butt me. But by the way, yeah, that I don't really care for that stuff. Like it would be great fantasy dream, all of that stuff. Yeah, no, Stardust. You know what time it is. But bro, we're not starting with that game. I'm sorry. No, going to the next game.
That's fine.
I mean,
Anyway, that's fine. But yeah, Kai Havertz, is he good? Do you think he comes good? Or do you generally think that Arsenal are going to struggle to make it work over time? That's the last question before we do move on. And where do you with Kai Havertz? And that one's for the chat. Where do you guys think Kai Havertz can what heights can he get to kind of in an Arsenal shirt? Or do you kind of feel like the ceiling is a bit, it's like right there? Like, it's not really.
I think his head's touching it already. I think his head's touching it already.
Wow, just deep.
His head's touching it.
It don't get better than this. I don't think it gets better than this. No. Okay. I mean, Arsenal are top of their group. This is what Arsenal fans are going to turn around and say to us, man. They're top of the group, top of the Prem.
Let me ask you lot this year. I know he cost 60 million, the cliche stuff's gonna come. Oh, he cost 60 million, how can he be an impact sub? But don't you just think that's his role? What we saw against Brentford, don't you just think that just should be his role? Just come off the bench, hope for the best. Because if we're being honest, he came on and he did have
not for 65 M's, because that's not what Arteta bought him for.
no, but no, Mons, you know, sometimes you just have to cut your losses and get it wrong. Arteta might have to take this L and just use him as the impact player. I know 60 million's a lot, but I'm starting to think what he did against Brentford, I reckon he could do against other teams. Because even regardless of the goal, he was linking play. You know, normally Arsenal rival fans were just like, oh, all he did was run around and win the ball back. He was actually linking things up that last 20 or 10 minutes against Brentford. I think that might be his role now. Yes, he cost 60 million, but Arteta's going to have to cut his losses because we've seen when he starts, he don't really give much to the team. I want to know you man's thoughts on that because I think he's an impact sub. I genuinely think that should be his role now.
I think so as well, but I think this whole 2 goals in 2 games, I love it, me personally, because it means they're buying into it, bro. As long as they're buying into the habit type, it's beautiful, bro. That's the reality. Like, I need them starting. I need them thinking he's it. I need them thinking that they don't need to sign another midfielder. Like, I'm just here
300k a week. When's the last time you man had 300k a week?
Literally.
Oh, is Havertz on 300k a week?
It's not.
Actually, or is it 220 or something?
Two something. A high 2s.
Yeah, it couldn't be free. No chance.
But
no.
Wait, Havertz was 65. I thought it was 60. It was 65.
Yeah.
Wait, that was more amount.
I thought he was just 60.
Yeah, it was more than that. But when you look at that Havertz signing, like, do you reckon like Arsenal could have done better? Like, imagine if Arsenal went and got Szoboszlai. Imagine if Arsenal
or Maddis,
or even Maddison. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if they got one of them guys.
Bro, if they what do you call it? Instead of spending on Havertz, they've gone and actually got Douglas Luiz before.
I was just about to say that, Corey. Before he signed a contract extension.
But Partey looked like he was again.
That's gone. Yeah,
he had a good season. So, and they have Jorginho, so they would have had to let Jorginho go. How about this? Maybe they should have just kept Xhaka, like I said. How many times during the summer did I say they must keep?
You see what Alonso's making him do?
Yeah,
have you seen how he's been moving?
Most progressive pass in Europe.
Whatever.
If we bugged them, by the way.
Whatever Xhaka's doing, Douglas Luiz has been doing in the Prem this season.
No,
they're doing the same thing.
No, you know what I didn't clock, man? Them. You know what I didn't.
Is cooking something different, bro.
Yeah, no. I'm talking about Xhaka of last season. Like, Xhaka's cooking at the team he's at now, but Douglas Luiz is cooking as well, heavily. I think he scored like 6 and 6 in home game.
Yeah, he is. No. Is it 6 and 6?
I think it's 6 and 6.
Doing a 10.
Bro, he's slappy, bro.
No, he's on pens, bro. But I burst, bro. Granit Xhaka is one of the best midfielders in Europe at the moment. The way he's playing, he isn't the best, but he's doing, bro. Again, bro. And even Tomiyasu, by the way, I haven't mentioned Tomiyasu, but he in the Champions League, especially, he's cooking. He's killing it. Yeah.
You know why they've got like a hidden gem in Tomiyasu. It's not even just that he's cooking. He can play left or right back, both comfortably. And I think he's naturally even a centre back. That's what they bought him as a centre back. Yeah, like they've got a gem.
He's naturally a centre back. Don't do that. Don't. Lucky he is in case he might hear you somewhere.
Do they not agree?
Rom said I think he's naturally a centre back. I said don't say that.
Tomiyasu.
Wait, do they not agree? That's what he was before they bought him.
Listen. Hey. Uncomfortable combo, and I don't want to have to go through that again because
we had a long argument with that one.
Can I go through it with them again? I'm gonna pose it to them.
Long argument.
Quickly,
I won't be there.
Just on Douglas Luiz quickly. Yeah. Did you man know his corners were that cold? Every corner he takes looks like it's gonna go in, bro. It's like he's going for goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could have gone to Arsenal.
I knew he was good.
That's why we need to hype up Havertz, Corey, because we can't have good quality going Arsenal.
It's actually nuts, isn't it? Rice, Odegaard, and Douglas Luiz.
Yeah, just to carry on. By the way, I do just so we know. What does anyone think Arsenal win the Champions League?
No.
Does anyone think they get to the final?
No. Semis.
Does anyone think they get? I think they get to the semi-final.
Semis, yeah.
I don't
I
want
feel
to
like
talk about this, but this is a
that's-
sensitive subject. I swear to God, if these men touch semis, I'm gonna cry, bro. Mothers.
I'll
I've been
take
bantering them. I've been bantering them at, like, for not being in champs for like how many years has it been? Like 7 years, some shit. I
Yeah.
cannot have them going back in, looking convincing, and then getting to that semi, and I'm just praying on their downfall. Like quarters is the max they could go. That's the absolute capacity. I can't have any more, bro.
Yeah. No, I do hear it. I do hear it. But listen, let's move on because obviously we've only got about 8 to 9 minutes left of this stream. Liverpool time. Mo Salah is starting. Does anyone just want to see the lineup? So you want me to just get on the screen? Just want to see the lineup.
Yeah.
Here you go.
To be fair, this game is at this game. Wait, Rom, so you supposed to go to this game?
No. I'll speak to your stream, but the other one, not the other one, the West Ham one, League Cup.
By the way, big up. There's 144 people in the house right now. Make sure right now we are on 65 likes. So again, make sure once you enter the stream, you are smashing the like button. We should at least be at 100 likes. So smash the like button right now. Let's get to 100 likes before the end of the stream. It's free and it really helps the channel grow. So make sure we are doing that. I'm just literally sharing the lineup now so you guys can see it on the screen. Everyone see it, or do I need to zoom in? Everyone see that, yeah? Oh, Martin's back. Oh no, he's been fit. He's just not been good enough.
Who's the right back?
Kwanzaa. Yeah, the young guy has been playing. He looks like a really good prospect at the moment for us. Putting some really good performances this season.
Endo.
Yeah, bro. Endo plays Europa League. He plays in Europa League.
Yeah, no. It's just, I don't know. I don't watch Europa League.
I'm a bit at Simic. I don't know, Roms, about you. I'm a bit at Simic starting Europa League games now because we only have one left back.
Yeah, because I was going to say once, I've got to dip quickly, but on Simicast, I completely agree with you. I was saying earlier to my brothers, now it's not like he's that second left back, rotational left back. Now he's starting. I think we should put one of the young players there. Personally, I'm with you. I don't think he should be necessarily starting this game. But a player I want to see more from this game, once Endo, because let's be honest, he's looked lightweight in a lot of Europa League games, and these are the games I'm expecting him to show something. Do you know what I mean? But
I'm a bit disappointed to see Gravenberch starting. I think for me, now I know Jones is starting on the weekend, isn't it? Like,
yeah,
I ain't got an issue with Jones. Listen, that's Jones against City. That was his first bad game I've seen since maybe before he came back from his injury.
Exactly, yeah.
That was a long time ago. So I think Jones, obviously, he's allowed to have a bad game. Personally, in a second game back for Liverpool after his injury, after his suspension, I wouldn't have started him against City. I think that's too big of a game to throw him into away from home. I don't know. If anyone's looking at Luis Diaz starting, trust me, like now that Jota's injured, put your stocks in Luis Diaz and FPL isn't FPL. I'm saying that that's a little sign. You know what I'm saying? Like,
similar price. I got a dip, bro. I got a dip there. Random, big up. You lot smash them likes, all that good stuff. But yeah, I'll shout you later, you man.
Take care, bro. Yeah. Luis Diaz stocks, that means he's going to be getting more game time. So obviously,
can't talk too much on that.
Yeah, hey. Listen. You don't have to listen to me. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. You know what I'm saying? But it's a very peculiar lineup, in my opinion. I don't know. I think the lineup's a bit too strong for me. Like, obviously, Kelleher, Gomez, Kwanzaa, Endo, Elliott. Them man don't start, but Simicast will start. There's too many stars in there for me. Like, okay, Salah. Actually, to be fair, how many
you
stars?
haven't topped your group yet, fam.
We are.
No, you haven't. It's not confirmed.
Isn't? Well, is this? Oh, is this a second from last game?
Yeah.
Let me double check. We're already through, though. We're already through.
Yeah, you're through. But if Toulouse win, they could go top. In fact, I guess you have kind of.
I'm starting to wonder. It's not guaranteed, yeah, but like it's one of them. I think, to be fair, if you're looking at the starters in there, you've got Mo Salah. I think Diaz is a starter for me, and Nate, not this season. starting the season, but I'd say Konate on paper, probably Konate. So there's 3-4 starters in there. There's 4 starters, but I think this should be a game that we should comfortably be winning. Like if I scroll down, I don't think we'll recognize anyone from their team.
Yeah. With ease, the quality should just be night and
Just
day.
be there in it. Like
Yeah.
let me see the bench actually. Van Dijk, Szoboszlai, Nunes, McAllister, Jones, Matt, Chambers, Cade Gordon's back. Interesting. Yeah, like I don't know, man. There's not too much to talk about in terms of the build up to the game. I just think that for me, get out the game. Hopefully, aren't too many injuries and stuff, just like that. Really, maybe Kelleher could sort of make a few saves that he needs to make, gain some extra confidence for the Premier League game on the weekend. Like, of course, you know what I'm saying. Fulham at Anfield. That's away.
Yeah, it is at Anfield. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
They're due to mash them up still.
Nice. Hopefully, you know, hopefully, Calvin Bassey can have another thing there. Fulham at home. Yeah, I need that.
I got Newcastle away.
Yeah, Salah playing at home against Fodder. Of course, he's gonna have another stat pad sesh, bro. Please, man, them.
Oh, they're buzzing it. They're buzzing it. It's true though.
Huh?
It is true though. It's true.
Yeah, bro. But Salah stat pads against the best teams as well, though. So.
I expect
we're not talking about it. We're just talking about this specifically.
Yeah, I know, but like, if hope, you know, it's one of them wins. If he wasn't a thing where he didn't score against the big teams, maybe that would be relevant. But it's not, you know.
Hear it.
Like, huh? What you say?
I hear it.
Hear it. But Cause, I hope you do join me on a Thursday, my bro. It's your only way back into the Champions League.
No, I don't. I won't be doing that.
Oh, so you're not gonna play Champions League at all next
I'd rather not.
Nice. 28 and no champs there. That's gonna be dank for you instead. Dank.
What did you say?
Nothing, G. Nothing. I didn't say anything, G. Listen, you lot, we're gonna cut it there. Make sure you subscribe to the video. Make sure you like the video as well. Let's get to 100 likes. Make sure you stay on this and you head over to Coppish for their watch along. I'm not gonna be on there today. I'm tired as hell, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. So make sure again that you go and head over to Coppish. Make sure you subscribe. Put in Big Six Bants raid as well, and all that good stuff. So anything you man want to say before we end? Of course, we go into like the Premier League, real Premier League stuff tomorrow. So is there anything else you want to say?
2 things. Corey, Marcus, I'm so happy you guys are finally at the Champions League. Get it? It's beautiful. You didn't deserve to be there in the first place. I think long live your demise. And yeah, I think I want you going Europa League. I deeped it.
How about this?
Added
How about this?
Quite difficult to happen.
Long live your demise. Long live your demise too. How about that?
All right, Corey.
Enjoy your day.
Even beat Galatasaray, bro. Jesus.
Listen, people, we will be live tomorrow.
You could actually forget. I don't know. You can't be.
That we will be live tomorrow at 12 o'clock tomorrow. Me, Kaz, Roms, you guys already know what it is. So make sure you're there for the brunch show, and of course the Premier League prediction show on Friday, I believe at 5:30. 5:30.
Yeah, 5:30.
5:30 as well. So 2 streams for you guys tomorrow as well. Make sure you watch this back. Drop a comment. Drop some score predictions down. Oh yeah, score predictions, guys. 3-1 Liverpool. 3-1. Both teams score Liverpool to win from a betting man.
Yeah. Same.
E, score predictions
For Liverpool.
Yeah.
3-1, 3-0. Sorry.
Good stuff. All right, people. It's been another episode of the Big Six Band. So we will see you in the next one.